It is pumpkin season, and while many of us will be carving those pumpkins for Halloween, you may want to consider some simpler decorations to make them last longer.
Our design and style expert Lindee is here with some fun ideas, right?
Yes.
I mean, you've got some beautiful stuff here.
I'm not sure if it's necessarily simpler, but then carving out a couple triangles.
I don't know. Carving is
hard.
I think it's hard.
It is, yes.
Yeah. Well, I will tell you this: these pumpkins, and I brought the tag in. They're actually called Funkins, and they're artificial carvable pumpkins. I got these at Joann Fabric and Craft stores. So I bought these yesterday, then I went home and I was like, oh, I could actually carve these. And I was trying to come up with something, but anyways.
An artificial pumpkin.
So you can actually, I mean, I decorated all these, and I wanted to have at least one carved out before I came, but I'm just one person, ladies, okay?
Come on, Lindee, you slacker.
So, but maybe before Halloween we'll get a carved one out here. So what I did, and another thing that's good about these though, is I was able to just drill some holes into these, like to put the flowers and make a planter out of these. And you can do all kinds of things. You can paint them, and you're right, like you said, they'll last a lot longer because these are not real, and so you can just store them and use them again next year.
You just decorate it once.
Very cool.
So I tried to do like a wide variety of pumpkins to fit everybody's taste. Of course, since we live here in Roanoke, a Virginia Tech pumpkin is necessary, right? I think every home has one. If not, you'll get egged on Halloween.
Unless you're a UVA fan.
That's true. So I just added some fake flowers in here, and I put the little Virginia Tech sticker, a little hokey bird, and these are actually real leaves that I used some Mod Podge on to preserve them a little bit in a little burlap. This one I used, where did the paint, this craft paint, it's called chalk paint. It's a folk art. It's a little, I will tell you with this paint though, it's a little thick, and so it takes a while and it takes a long time to dry. I had to use a hairdryer to dry it to get here on time today. But I found this little L for Lindee. And at the clearance rack at Joann Fabrics and Craft Store, and it's just rhinestone. So I like to mix like the rustic paint with the little burlap, and then I add some real sparkly. They're from the
sparkly girly
stuff. I think that's the technical
sparkly
term.
stuff.
And just I thought that one turned out kind of cute too.
How did you attach the bows and the flowers here? That's my question.
So I drilled a hole with my drill and just push these flowers in.
Okay.
And then I just hot glued the ribbon on.
Okay.
And so this one I hot glued that ribbon. I made the burlap. I made the ribbon ahead of time, then hot glued it on top.
Okay.
This pumpkin has a little partner here. I used spray paint and spray painted these white, and then I covered it in Mod Podge again.
Okay.
To make it sticky, and then just coated it in glitter.
Okay.
Yes. And everything came from Joann Fabric and Craft Stores. There's nothing here that did not. And then I used the ribbon. And with this little partner pumpkin here, I used this stuff, which, like I said, I bring the same products in all the time because you can use so many different projects for it.
Yeah, so many
and
different
use the same little foam circle, circle
sponge.
foam, sponge, and then just dabbed on the little dots there and painted some stripes.
Okay.
And
these
look
how cute.
And these were actually these are like paper mache. These were like. Look like a brown paper bag is what they look like. Spray painted these gold, just added a little orange and black ribbon on that one. And then this one, I did the same thing with the Mod Podge glitter, and it's got the big, I like these big pieces of glitter in there. And added the little swirls with some wire and peacock feathers, which I know sounds odd, but it
works.
I think it looks great.
My daughter loves this, but I want to show you my favorite. I don't know how much time we have left.
I was going to say, this is my favorite, I think. Oh, I thought you were going to.
Oh, okay. We'll get this. Well, this one will be real quick. Same thing. I used that Annie Sloan, or not Annie Sloan, the folk art chalk paint. Yep. To give it kind of that rustic
skeleton guy.
Yeah. And I have to say, my friend, her name's Emily Tucker. She lives in Tennessee. She made this wreath for her door. It was very traditional. And then you looked at it, and there was feathers and a skeleton in it. And I thought that was the coolest.
Very cool.
And so I made a little planner with that. Put a skeleton in there and some more feathers.
I love that.
Very cute.
Yeah, I like that one.
And let's take a look real quick.
Okay, this is Natalie's favorite.
This is like the sexy pumpkin.
Yes, that's the sexy pumpkin. It's the font.
I like it.
It's the Natalie Fonts pumpkin. And I spray painted it blue, wrapped it in this black lace, and then just tied it with a shiny metallic bow.
Yeah. All right. So go onto the lindeetree.com for more information and more ideas, right?
Yes.
Lindee, these are all wonderful. Thanks so much for sharing. We certainly appreciate it. We'll be right back.